Hello, my name is Monty Silverdale and I'm a Professor of Neurology working at Salford Royal Hospital and also at Manchester University. And I'm recording this video to tell budding doctors and budding neurologists a little bit about my career. So a neurologist is a doctor who looks after people with diseases of the brain and nervous system. So that includes conditions such as epilepsy, Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis and dementia. So on a typical day, I will see patients with neurological conditions. I'll see them in the outpatients clinic and also on the neurology wards. And when we see them, we start off by asking them a bit about their story, a bit about their symptoms. And then we examine them and try and decide what we think is wrong with them. We then organise tests such as scans, blood tests and electrical tests to try and confirm the diagnosis. Once we know what's wrong with them, we start them on treatment and monitor how they're getting on with the treatment. Quite often people do very well and improve on the first treatment that we start, but sometimes people don't do as well. We need to change the treatments or increase the treatments over time and hopefully improve the patient's symptoms. So I spend about a third of my week at Manchester University doing research. My main research interest is Parkinson's disease, and I run several large clinical trials and other research studies investigating Parkinson's disease. I collaborate with Parkinson's researchers around the UK and around the world, trying to improve our treatments for the condition. And it's a really exciting time at the moment because we understand the condition in a lot more detail. We're really starting to understand what goes wrong in the brain in Parkinson's disease. And we're hopeful that we can develop new treatments, improved treatments, maybe even a cure for Parkinson's disease over the next few years. Well, I was interested in being a doctor from quite a young age. And it was when I was at university that I became interested in learning about the brain. I became interested in neurology and treating people with neurological conditions. So when I became a junior doctor, that's when I trained in neurology. And while I was practicing neurology, I realised that we can treat many of our conditions very well. But for some conditions, such as Parkinson's disease, the treatment is not as good as we would like it to be. And that's what spurred me on into getting into research to try and develop new and improved treatments for conditions such as Parkinson's disease. Well, as a neurologist, you need to have compassion because you're looking after and treating people who can be quite unwell and therefore very vulnerable. And so a good bedside manner is important. You also need to be resilient because the job can be quite hard at times. And you need to be bright, motivated and keen to learn because neurology is a big and a fairly complex subject. After all, the brain is the most complex structure in the known universe. Well, to succeed in the world of work, you need enthusiasm and passion. This is really the secret to success in any field. If you've got enthusiasm and passion for a job, this will get you much further than simply being very bright. If you look at the people who have risen to the top in any field, they won't be the people who are brightest at school and top of the class. They'll be the ones who have the enthusiasm, the passion and the motivation to succeed.